If you change your own self-image, your financial results will change. This is I'm going to talk about and teach you in more depth. How is it possible that your self-image is controlling the amount of money that you are earning at this moment? How is it possible? I'm going to teach you the basics of the science of self-image engineering. Everybody, we all know that we have had negative programming. We had a lot of negative experiences. We had negative teachers. We had negative parents. We had negative friends. The coach, everybody, they were negative. They have told us negative opinions about what, about who, about you, or about me. And it has caused us to develop a lot of, maybe millions or billions of negative brain cells. About what? About ideas, about every idea. Let's say somebody told you that you will never become a professional wrestler. You have accepted that idea. It is now in one of these brain cells in your own brain. Maybe somebody told you that you are too weak and dumb at mathematics, let's say. And if you accepted this, now you have here one negative idea. That idea, now it is in your own personality. Okay? Anybody who have told you something negative, you have recorded all those negative ideas and opinions in your brain. Okay? And you have developed a complex system. It is too complicated. System of neuropathways. It is inside of your own brain. And now those all neuropathways, all brain cells, they are what they are doing. In fact, they have developed a mental picture of yourself that you see yourself as a type of person, as a kind of person, based on these, brain cells. And now the results outside is exactly based on the data or based on the self-image that you have. Okay, here we have the results. This is your own brain, let's say. Here, the results, positive or negative. Look, the positive or the negative results, they are all caused by the type of self-image that you have in your own brain. Now, what is the good news? The bad news, The bad news is that we have now this negative mental programming. And it's running automatically without your own conscious effort. And now the good news is that you have this privilege to do what? To change, to better your own self-image. Let me give you here example. Let's say we have a kind of technology that we can now build new brain cells, okay, in your own brain. Regarding what? Regarding the type of person that you wish to become or to be. Let's say you want to become a footballist, or if you want to become the best teacher, or maybe you want to become self-image engineer, the best self-image engineer, for example. If you want to become this person or any kind of person that you want, you have to start to do what? Start building brain cells in your own brain. About what? About the personalities of that person that you wish to become. You have to gather and collect and write on a paper the personality or the traits that you want to have, you want to own. And then you have to tell to yourself, for example, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I can do this, or I'm successful, or I'm healthy. Maybe now you say, some of you say, hey, I know For example, it is just example. I know I'm overweight. I think I'm fat. How can I tell now to myself that I'm skinny or I'm fit, you know? This is the secret. The current programming in your brain is running automatically, okay? Now you know this is already is here. You have to consciously, firstly, you have to do this consciously. You have to tell to yourself consciously that you are fit, that you are exercising, that you're a sportive guy. You know, you have to put the word sportive as one of your traits in your own self-image. And the self-image is going to be built by the list. Look, we will have one list. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to put traits. And now here, in fact, we are reconstructing. We are building a new brain cells that you consciously you will choose. You will choose, not I. You know, I'm just a teacher, an engineer here. I'm guiding you, but you have to do this consciously yourself. You can choose the positive traits that you wish to have, and by repetition, you are going to impregnate those data in the brain cells in your brain, okay? And you have to have a list of traits. For example, I'm smart, or any positive. The list must be completely, this list must be completely positive, okay? And if you do so, then you're going to have gradually more and more brain cells inside of your own brain, okay? And then after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, gradually, you will realize that your own thoughts, emotions, and your own behaviors, the way you do things, you have changed, you know, something happened. And at that time, you will see also that you are experiencing new results, you know, new things in your life. And all those are based on what? Are based on the type of self-image that you have now. But the good news is that you can develop this self-image consciously and install it in your own brain. And you know why should you do this? You know the why, you know the how. Now it's up to you to make a decision. To change your own life, because by only positive thinking, let's say you sit here and meditate and positive thinking, you know, if you hold a negative idea about your own self, you won't be able to think positively for a long time or to feel good for a long time because of your own self-image. If you change or better your own self-image in a degree that you want, okay? And then you are going to feel more happy, you know? You're going to become the person that you want, and you're going to feel really fantastic because it is what you want. But until now, you may have no idea what the self-image is. What can you do? You know, you didn't know anything, but now you know information about self-image. You have now data, and you know why and how to do. That's all. I wish you all success and love you all till the next videos.